Hey everyone, what is up and welcome back to another video on the Hyrule account, my Zelda channel. And I'm going to have a quick update on why it has been so long since you've all last heard from me. But we finally have some Zelda news to cover, and it's taken a long time, so I cannot wait to get into this, and I'm sorry it's been a long time. So stay tuned until the end if you're curious to know a bit more about that. But anyways guys, let's move on to the actual video news. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Alright then everyone, so obviously it has been a while since I've uploaded on this channel, but my voice did not change that much. I was just having some fun with some different impressions that I can do, and I don't even know what that was. Just messing around. But guys, I have tried to record this video multiple times, but Nintendo has just continued for the past like 4 weeks to just drop Age of Calamity info on us. And for the most part, I'm not complaining, but actually at this point, I'm just a tad bit worried that we might be seeing too much. But the last trailer that came out, had Daruk flying, a really awesome cutscene of, Link jumping off of a plateau tower. That one wasn't too bad, so I just want to get this video out of the way now. I'm going to stop waiting for them to drop the rest of the info and just go off of what we know and bring you guys all the information on Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. And that way I don't have to continue watching the trailers, because I would like to have some surprises for this game because I am so incredibly excited for it. So, boom, here we are. 2020 Zelda game is Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, a prequel to Breath of the Wild, as well as another entry in Hyrule Warriors. And oh my god guys, I never expected this. If you go back on my channel, one of the few videos I made earlier this year was on what 2020's Zelda game would be, where I had theorized that due to coronavirus, we would have a few options, which would either be nothing at all, or the one I considered more likely to be like Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, a port like that, or Skyward Sword. But I will take this, guys. I might prefer this, and we'll leave the remasters to next year for the 35th anniversary of the series. But oh my god, guys, this is better than I ever thought. You guys should have seen me the day the trailer was announced. I was freaking out. I couldn't watch the trailer the exact minute it dropped, but I did a double take looking at that notification. I was just stoked. So, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is a prequel to Breath of the Wild, like I said, set 100 years before Link wakes up during the Age of Calamity, which is basically, that basically means that we will be taking part in the battle for Hyrule and seeing all of the towns, Castle Town, all the villages, outposts, all with buildings there. Imagine that, Breath of the Wild with buildings. Who could imagine? And that is, if you just wanted to know a little bit about what it was, that's it. That's a general statement, but there is a lot more to this that we're going to be covering in this video. So, with this being set 100 years before Breath of the Wild, we are going to be seeing young Impa. You remember her? Like one of me and my friends, we say she looks like a frog. And that is very true. In Breath of the Wild, she does indeed look like a frog because she's just so old. But in Age of Calamity, she's hot. Okay, guys, don't tell anyone I said that, but she is. She's really cute. Impa is adorable, okay? We get to see young Impa. She looks great. Her moveset is like something straight out of Naruto. She can summon frogs and make shadow clones. It's really, really cool. She's going to be one of my favorites to play as. And along with Impa, we get to see Hera, who is not in a 5-year-old's body or old. She is around 20 years old. She is also hot. Don't tell anyone I said that. But other than that, there's Robbie. Robbie, also one of the people from the tech labs in Breath of the Wild, is no longer old like Impa. He is now young, rocking a cool set of hair with his electric guitar theme, and they are all working in the Royal Ancient Tech Lab, which at the time of Breath of the Wild was completely destroyed, but now it is looking in its prime. So, even more, on top of all of those characters from Breath of the Wild being in their prime, we will be seeing new characters such as this new Yiga Blademaster, who we don't know much about. All we know is that he's very high in command, probably like second to Master Koga. With that comes the Yiga clan, which definitely already, just from the trailers, looks more threatening and strong. We have Master Koga. So, to be completely honest, I am not sure if this Master Koga is exactly the same as the one we fight in Breath of the Wild. If it is, that raises some contradictions, because it seems like Link will be meeting Master Koga in Age of Calamity, so why would he have forgotten, unless over 100 years he just did forget. You know, it's been so long that he forgot what Link looked like. So yeah, but he did see the Sheikah Slate on Link's hip in Breath of the Wild, and that was how he knew he needed to be killed. So maybe this Master Koga that we see in Age of Calamity, despite looking exactly the same as the one in Breath of the Wild, is just a predecessor, and somehow they have the exact same body type. I mean, honestly, that could be it, but I'm honestly not sure. It could just be the predecessor, like I said, and they just got the same body type, because Koga is a title passed on through the Yiga clan for the leader. Also, with that, there is going to be voice acting for characters that didn't have voice acting before. So, Master Koga will have voice acting. The new Yiga Blademaster, high in command of the Yiga, will have voice acting. Hestu will have voice acting. And that is pretty crazy, because our little Korak Maraka boy may be a Korak Maraka girl, just going off the voice. I have no idea, though, to be honest. So there's a lot of new stuff coming in this game, and I haven't even touched the surface, really. There is this new hooded villain that can be seen in one of the Age of Calamity trailers. So who this is, we don't know. This is a new villain that we knew nothing about in Breath of the Wild. So this is very exciting. I personally think it's the fortune teller who set the events of the Calamity. They set it up to have it in Ganon's favor, Calamity Ganon. I think there will be some connections to Breath of the Wild too. So if you are a Zelda fan, and especially a Breath of the Wild fan, this game is going to be huge. It is a Warriors game, but it looks like a super good Warriors game. Like, just look at some of the combat that we saw from like Tokyo Game Show. It looks like straight out of Breath of the Wild. It looks so good. The combat looks amazing, and I'm someone who likes Warriors games. I loved Hyrule Warriors, and I'm stoked for this, guys. There is so much this has to offer. There's going to be dozens of cutscenes. Just more. This is just going to make Breath of the Wild feel more complete. And then when Breath of the Wild 2 comes out, probably next year, it's going to be, you know, this perfect trilogy. But that is all, guys. I am super excited to be able to say that the Hylian account is back and uploading. I'm really sorry I couldn't get to this sooner. That is all for this part of the video. If you'd like to stay around for this quick, around 1 minute or so, update on why things have been so slow, feel free to do that. If not, I will see you guys in the next one. But the main reason that I haven't been able to upload is because when I started the Hylian account, COVID was still fairly early. You know, I put things into motion, kind of trying to write articles, just experimenting. I might only continue the videos now at this point, because I can only dedicate so much time. Being nearing the end of my high school career, I am very much flooded with more work and assignments. I am doing virtual learning. So I honestly haven't had the time since school started to start making videos, and there was no Zelda news over the summer, which was, you know, the prime time I could have been making videos for this channel. So it all just didn't work out. There was no news for me to cover when I had first started this and had a lot of free time. I just could theorize on Breath of the Wild 2, which I love doing, but we've been living off of that one trailer for coming up on like 2 years. Well, a year and a half, but still quite a long time, and hopefully we hear more about that, hopefully at the Game Awards. But yeah, that's basically it. You know, there's just a lot going on right now. I'm trying to find time, and that on top of Nintendo uploading trailers is just why this has taken me so long. But you guys can indeed look forward to more videos on this channel coming in the future. make sure you grab those pre-orders for Age of Calamity. If you pre-order digitally, you get a soup ladle and pot lid. That just goes to show how much attention to detail they're taking for this Warriors game. Or if you pre-order physically at GameStop, you will receive a cute little mini Guardian keychain. Either way, those are your bonuses we got in North America. But anyways, this is the real end of the video, and I will see you guys next time, and thank you very much for watching. See you all in the next one.